Welcome back to another episode of Automotive Insight. Today's repair is a 2011 Volkswagen Touareg with 3-liter diesel. We're just going to be doing some general maintenance and we're going to be replacing the fuel filter. So let's get to it. So this is the fuel filter. It's right here on the passenger side of the engine compartment. There is 5 8mm bolts. According to the service manual, it doesn't say anything about depressurizing this. So we are going just to remove these bolts and see what happens next. So we got the cover, we got the screws removed, and the cover just easily comes up, and your filter is right there. Now, as you could tell on those screws, they have small washers and are easy to drop. All right, before we put our new filter in, I'm going to take a little fluid. We're going to pull the old fuel out, just in case there's any water. I don't think they consider this the water separator. I don't know, but we're going to pull it out. We got our new filter. We'll go ahead and we'll put it back in. We'll line the top and put our screws back in. So with the repair manual, it says to use a scan tool to refill it. We're going to try without it and we'll see what happens. So we are going to cycle the key a few times, just like a regular gas vehicle, to see if we can't prime anything. So all right, and we're going to try and start it. Okay, so it stalled. It stalled after running for about 20 seconds. Let's try and restart it. So using the scan tool, we went on into the engine computer. We're doing initial fuel filling. I'm guessing if the system was completely empty. We're going to see if we can get this function to work. We're going to... It is asking for a parameter for filling time. I'm assuming it's seconds, so let's try 30 and see what happens. So I tried the initial filling setting. I couldn't get that to work. So I went into the electrical fuel pump and we're just going to activate that. So we're going to just try to activate the fuel pump and see if we just can't prime it that way. So we'll hit start. I can hear the fuel pump running. I can hear it pulsing for about 5 or 6 seconds each time. We'll let that do that for about 20-30 seconds. Okay, we did that. Now we're going to try and start it. So it still took a little bit of extra cranking. Now that it's running, we're going to go out and check it for leaks. No leaks, so it's good. So I connected my Autel to see if it kind of give any different options or like some kind of fuel purge or air purge system, because I didn't find anything in the gear wrench, but we were able to get the fuel pump activation to work. So, but I'm going to go into the Autel and see if it gives us any different options. So we're in the ECU, we are under guided functions, and we're going to go activate the fuel pump, which is also similar to what we just did with the gear wrench. So this test function allows you to vent the low pressure fuel system, which is technically what we did by replacing and draining the fuel filter. If you want to empty the fuel tank and check the delivery of the fuel pump and take a fuel sample. So this gives you a little bit better description of what you're able to do with this function. You can do probably all of this with the gear wrench, but this one just sort of lays it out with a little bit better instructions. The battery charger isn't necessary, but it will tell you, it does check the voltage for you. The next screen does say, give you the option to select bleed the fuel system, and that's what we're going to do. Gives a warning. We'll continue. See, it says our battery voltage is a little low. They want the charger connected. We can continue without doing that. This test runs for about 250 seconds. I hear the low pressure fuel pump kicking on, which is similar to what we had going on with the gear wrench. So it's just that they want this running a lot longer than what we did the first time, and that probably would have helped reduce any of the extended cranking. All right, well, that's going to wrap up the Touareg. We sourced this fuel filter for about $50. It takes about 10-15 minutes to do it. You probably could have filled the filter bowl back up with diesel fuel, and it probably would have purged a lot quicker if you wanted to do that. With the scan tool, it's a little bit less effort, and you may have been able to keep cranking on it as the fuel pump was trying to run, but didn't want to run the risk of excessively using the starter and killing the battery. But anyway, I hope this video helps. I may not have all your answers. Hopefully I had some. That being said, we'll see you on the next one.
Said I'll pick you up at 8. You probably won't be awake. Call yourself an Uber, babe. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait.
Great job.
Thank you. Was that better?
Yeah.
Not better. Okay.